as always, if you like this reading, please like or subscribe, or leave a comment if you'd like to. And yes, I've shuffled, everything's ready as usual, so let's start your reading for Leo. So the first card you have your past is the Page of Swords. You've come out of a time where you were just feeling really restricted. I'm feeling this restriction. I'm just getting restricted, smothered feeling. And yes, you broke out of this though. You broke out of this restriction. And I'm also seeing you looking behind you, feeling worried that you might be restricted by the same person or the same situation again. This was a person, or, a situation, or maybe both, maybe a person in a situation. But you're on the right track now. You're on the right track when you got out of this restriction, and you're actually quite strong, and you worked out how to get out of this by yourself. It wasn't like it just happened, the circumstances just changed. It was like you really knew what to do, you thought about what to do, and you got out of this situation. So the next card you have your past is the Knight of Pentacles. So yes, once you got out of this mindset of feeling really restricted, you weren't held back anymore. You could move forward. And I'm not saying you were rushing forward, but you were moving forward very purposely. And, you were able to you were able to plan some things, and before they came into action, you were able to plan some things and move forward in that way and prepare yourself. And, these plans you had were work plans or financial plans. And, you've been working hard, but because you were restricted at that time, at this certain time, you were limited to what you could do until you broke away out of this restriction. The last card you have your past is the Queen of Swords. So yes, for single people, I'm seeing that, you had someone around you who was, they were interested in you actually, but they were more interested in you than you were in them. You weren't seeing them as serious, you were seeing them as someone who was a bit silly or a bit funny, and not someone who was someone you would take seriously. And, I'm just seeing a take it or leave it attitude. You had this kind of attitude toward this person who was interested in you. I'm not saying you said this to them or you were horrible to them, but you were just thinking this inside yourself. And, you weren't believing things were serious, or, you just weren't wanting to be serious with this person. I think you saw them as being a little bit silly. That's what I'm seeing. So the first card you have your present is the Six of Cups. So yes, someone from the past, someone from your past is wanting to come back, but as a friend, they're not wanting to come back to have a relationship with you. But this could have been an ex. It could be someone who you were involved with. But this is an innocent offer. This person could be an ex. Yeah, they were involved with you in some way romantically, probably, but they want to connect with you innocently. That's what I'm seeing. I keep seeing innocent in this card, innocence. You knew this person a long time ago, but yes, this person's wanting to reconnect with you, and maybe just be friends, or asking you, some innocent things, or wanting some help in an innocent way, but they want to be friends with you. That's what I'm seeing. The next card you have your present is the Three of Wands. So again, I'm just seeing you saying no to offers. You're saying no to things. You want to be by yourself. You're just saying no to everything. And, I'm seeing offers to partner with people in a work sense, and offers for friendship, but you just want to be independent. You're feeling very independent, and I think you're focused on work at this time. You're forging ahead, you're trying to push ahead with something, and also you feel that you can't rely on people, or you don't want to rely on people. You have some sort of set way of doing things, and you feel that you need to do things in your way. And there's independence all through this reading. So for single people also, for single people, I'm seeing that you could change your mind in the future about this person in the Queen of Swords, but this will be in the future. I'm not seeing any getting together with anyone at this time. You really, really just want to be by yourself. You want to be independent. You want to rely on yourself. That's what I'm seeing. The last card you have your present is the Ten of Pentacles. So you're thinking in a really, what you're doing is you're thinking in a really conservative way about something. So you're really being cautious, you're being very careful. I don't mean you're politically conservative, you might be, but that's not what I'm seeing. And yes, you're being very cautious and you're planning something very, very carefully and very slowly, and you're protective of this thing that you're planning. It's like you've been given something very precious and you're protecting it. So this sounds really strange, but I'm also seeing you're hiding from someone as well at this time. I'm not saying you're hiding behind a tree or anything like that, but it's like, maybe this person is trying to call you and, you're seeing their name up on your phone and you're avoiding it, something like that. So for some reason, you don't want to talk to this person. Yes, the first card you have in your future is the Ace of Wands. So I'm seeing even more independence here. But this is in the form of uniqueness and creativity. So you're going to be thinking in ways that are unique, that are different. You're going to be having some ideas that are very, very different. And, this could be a reason why you wanted to be on your own, especially in the workplace, or especially doing this, whatever work you're doing, or your ideas. And yes, because not many people are able to understand or appreciate these unusual ideas. So you're not like the hermit. It's not like you want to be completely by yourself. But this is independence. This is being an individual, and this is an individual approach. And you're on the right path. Actually, you're on the right path to achieve what you want with this way of thinking, and you're just not taking any passengers with you. Yes, the next card you have for your future is the Emperor. So more of this again, more of this being independent, more of this being strong by yourself and determined to do things in your own way. That's what I'm seeing. And you're not wanting other people to mess up what you want to do. You have a set way of doing things and you don't want other people messing that up or changing what you want to do. You have your own way about this. And this is in work, and this is about achievement, study, all of this kind of thing, wanting to achieve things. So the last card you have for your future is the Three of Cups. So this is showing me that you definitely know what you're doing. You're definitely on the right path, because there will be success. They'll be celebrating after this hard work. And this is also a message to you that I know you're independent. I know you're relying on yourself. You're self-reliant, and that's a really, really good thing. And you're going to be like this in the future as well. But don't leave people behind. Don't make sure when it's time to celebrate, this is what I'm seeing. When it is time to celebrate, you will be very successful with this thing. When it is time to celebrate, make sure you have people around you to celebrate with. Don't leave people behind. Don't forget people. Don't avoid people. You need people in your life. There are people who care about you. Don't leave them out. That's what I'm seeing there for the Three of Cups. So Leo, I hope this resonated. These are general readings. They won't always resonate with everyone, as I always say. But again, if you like this reading, please like or subscribe or leave a comment if you'd like to. And thank you so much for watching.